thought movement that started in Europe. To be specific, it started in Italy. Italy, Italy. You know, this very beautiful southern European country, Italy. At that time, it had enormous schools where many men, because at that time only men could go to school, women could not. So very prominent children of important families would come and they would learn at universities and schools. Universities and schools. Can you tell me what kind of institutions were very important at that time in Italy? It starts with U, and then N, and then I, and then comes, touch your letters, V, and then E, and then R, follows S, then comes I, then follows T, and then, oh, you already wrote U, N, I, V, E, R, S, I, T, and then continue with and I, and then E.
Jamón.
Universities, yes. A, N, and then D. Universities. And what? Please continue. Please continue. S, and then C, and then H, and follows O, and next is again O, and then comes which one? You wrote SCHOO, and then comes school. Let's focus here. It's L, and then is S. Yes, very good. Yeah. Good girls go to school at that time. And no. O and oh, you're saying something more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No. O. M, and then L, and then Y. Only. M, and then E follows N. Very good. Only men. That's right. You know, it was absolutely impossible for women to receive formal education. So at that time, Italy was a very wealthy country and it had many big cities. Art in the Middle Ages was almost always about religion. And you can see that, for example, in all windows in the cathedrals, the cathedrals, they have very, very important windows, you know, for example, these stained glass windows, and they have this tainted glass work, where with small fragments of glass, they could form figures of saints, and for example, the crucifixion of Jesus, and very, very important religious topics would be shown in this kind of art. So this was very characteristic for art in the Middle Age. Okay? Can you tell me what kind of art was it? Modern or some other kind? R and E. And then and then starts with L. And then I follows G. then comes I, then comes O. Next one is U. Perfect. And the last one, yes, religious. The stained glass windows were very important, and they remain up to this day, you know. The Renaissance artists were very different. They wanted to show what people really looked like. So this important movement focused very much on the perfection of figures. That's why many of the most impressive artists belong to this stage, you know, the perfection. For example, let me talk about Michelangelo. Michelangelo, he painted the Vatican Church, the Vatican, and he was also a very prominent sculptor. This man was Michelangelo, and his last name was Buonarroti. Have you heard about this artist before? I'm sure you have, because you like art so much, but let me know, please. Have you heard about this particular artist before? Y, and then E, and then... Continue, please. Yes. Can you tell me, what have you heard about him? Come, let's remain seated a little bit more. What have you heard about Michelangelo? Let's see. H, and then E, and then...
No me lastimes.
He, you already said he what? Focus here. He, W, and then A, and then S. He was. Let's write your word. He was. I'm sure you have something important to say. He was.
Ya te di.
Slow down your hand. A. G, and then E. He was. A, G, E. G, and continue.
No me lastimes.
N, and then
No me lastimes.
I, and then U. Last one is...
Ya te di, jamón.
Yes, he was a genius, certainly so. He was the genius of that time, you know. One of his famous works, you know, is, for example, the treaty on anatomy.